We've got some sunshine, that means we've got a rainbow. Okay, quick shot with a 70-200 lens, about 110mm. God, it's so windy. It's almost knocking me over. Okay, we've got a really nice sky. Good afternoon everyone, thanks for joining me again. It's very windy this afternoon, so I hope you can hear me okay. This week is a very, very odd week here in this part of Spain. Today's Monday. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we've got a public holiday. And on Friday we've got a public holiday. On top of that, this week, one of the big fiestas for the town of Alicante starts. That's the Moors and Christians, which runs through to the beginning of next week. Because lots of people tend to go out and about on days which are public holidays, I tend not to go out, so it's kind of restricting my options for going out. Also, with the fiesta going on, there's a possibility I might want to get out and try and shoot some of that. We'll see, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do there. Weather forecast for today is for storms rolling in tonight. In fact, inland we've got thick dark skies, but out to sea at the moment it's still fairly blue skies, which is not really what I want obviously, but we'll see. Okay, so it's raining at the moment. We've got some sunshine, that means we've got a rainbow out there. And a few seconds ago, it was over there, a bit more by the lighthouse. So I quickly set up and I took 3 shots. I took one shot with the wide angle lens with the 16-35. I took one with the 50mm prime, and I took one with a 70-200. Just really rapid change, I couldn't make up my mind which was going to work best. Obviously the wide angle shot's got more of the rainbow in, but it's also, this isn't a particularly nice scene sort of down here where I am, so we'll have to see. Maybe with some cropping it might work. I'm hoping the rain's not going to get too hard, because otherwise it's going to be really difficult to get any decent shots, but we'll see. Okay, so it rained a bit and then the sun's come back out again. I've taken those shots of the rainbow and the lighthouse, but I've got no idea how they're going to come out. We'll have to see. Now I've come a bit further around into an area that's probably going to get more direct light, if we're going to get any. At the moment we have, but the sun's still pretty high. So I'm going to see if I can find maybe a composition around here somewhere. Not sure, we'll see. Okay, so we're still about an hour before sunset. Still very windy. I've set up a composition which I think is going to work because the light is still quite low, even though we've still got an hour to go. All I've got is a load of rocks in the foreground down here, and then there's a very short stone breakwater running out into the scene, and then the sun's kind of over in that direction over there, bringing some light across. I don't know, it might work. Okay, quick shot with a 70-200 lens, about 110mm. Really just the lighthouse on one side and some clouds with some rays coming through on the other. I've bracketed the shot, 1/160th of a second, 1/80th of a second and 1/40th of a second, because I can't really use filters and the contrast is just too high. That might be a nice image. Again, we'll have to see. Now I think there's a wide angle shot that needs to be done here, so I'm going to reposition for that. Okay, we've got a really nice sky. I'm actually standing in the water at the minute, not very deep, it's only sort of like this deep. And I've got some of these kind of channels running up, and then the lighthouse up on the top right hand third, and this gorgeous sky. God, it's so windy, it's almost knocking me over. I don't think this light is going to last much longer. It's not quite sunset yet. When I get this image back into post-processing, I'm going to have to do some corrections because I'm shooting wide angle, and because I've got the camera tilted up a little bit, that lighthouse is going to be off, sort of angled in a bit, so I'm going to have to correct that slightly. Okay, no filters, 16-35 lens, 16mm, f11, 1/50th of a second, ISO 64. That might look quite nice, maybe. Means I might have a couple of decent images, maybe even 3 images from today. But I'm thinking it's soon going to be time to pack up and head for home. I don't think the sky is going to light up, but we'll hang on a bit longer. It's worth hanging on. Okay, colours all faded from the sky now, and I think it's time to pack up and head for home. It's really windy. I've got no idea whether any of this audio is coming out. Hopefully there'll be something that's usable. Okay everyone, it's well past sunset. I've packed up now. I've actually come to a slightly more sheltered area to wrap this video up because I've got no idea how the audio has worked out on this video with all this wind. It's probably some of the windiest conditions I've experienced here in a long time. I hope it's been worth it. I hope I've got 2 or maybe 3 decent images. Maybe, we'll see. If I have, you'll already have seen them. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have and you want to see more, don't forget, if you hit the subscribe button, you won't miss any that are coming up. The subscribe button will be over there in a few seconds. And of course there's a little alarm bell. If you hit that, you get a notification as well. Likes and shares help to promote the channel, so if you fancy hitting the thumbs up and giving me a like, that'd be great, or sharing this on social media, that would also be wonderful. And don't forget, comments, I love to read them, I always respond. Comments go down below. And that's it. I'll just say until the next video, thanks very much for watching. Bye.